Hello, my name is Claudio and welcome to another Italian tutorial. Today we talk about object contracted pronouns. I know that the name sounds a bit scary, but trust me, they are quite easy. Forma contratta di pronomi personali oggetto. Now we've covered the object pronouns. Object pronouns are particular personal pronouns that are used in sentences where you need an object. For instance, I love you. We told them. You have a subject, I or we in these cases, and then you have a verb, love or told, and then you have an object, you and them. Of course, you don't say we told they, because they is the subject version of the personal pronoun that you see here. Them is the object version. I recommend you go and watch the video on personal pronouns, but in a nutshell, object pronouns are me, te, lui, lei, noi, voi, loro. What happens in Italian is that you don't say io amo te to say I love you. Although the verb to love is amare, and therefore when we conjugate it in the present tense, first person singular, we get amo. And although the subject I is io in Italian, and the object pronoun you is te, you will hardly ever hear somebody say io amo te. This is because of two reasons. First of all, the subject is always omitted in Italian. Second of all, the object is always in its contracted form, meaning te becomes ti, and it's placed before the verb. Ti amo is what would come natural to an Italian native speaker to say. I love you. Ti amo. Object contracted pronouns are similar to indirect object pronouns and reflexive pronouns. So you have to pay particular attention when you use them and make sure that you can tell the difference between one and the other. Sometimes they look exactly the same, sometimes they look slightly different, but because of the verb and the subject and the sentence itself, you should always be able to recognize and tell the difference between one and the other. Let's have another example. We see them. Try and translate it in Italian by yourself, pause the video, and then come back. The verb to see is vedere in Italian, and it's an ere type verb. Therefore, we conjugate it in the first person plural, and it becomes vediamo. So we see, vediamo. Okay? The subject is omitted. Noi vediamo. Vediamo them. So we see them. So vediamo loro. This is the object pronoun that we need. Them. Now again, nobody would ever say vediamo loro. People would say li vediamo. And this is what Italians use. The object contracted pronouns. So when you speak Italian and when you practice Italian, always remember to contract the object pronouns and make them become object contracted pronouns in order for the flow to be better and for the Italian itself to be actually right. I hope you enjoyed the video and I hope you're not too confused. If you have any question or doubt, feel free to post a comment. I will see you in the next video. Take care and see you soon.
Yeah.